used most of these before, but first up we're just gonna do some shaving cream. Hope you guys are doing well. I know it's been pretty busy with the fall season. Just came home from soccer practice. Been doing decent. I'm playing center defensive midfielder. I don't know for you, but through my headphones it's like really quiet, so hopefully you can hear. I'll try to up the volume a little bit. Let me know if you think lead sounds are the best sounds. It's been a while, so I feel like I'm out of practice. We're not gonna do all lid sounds, we're gonna do some tapping also. Thank you for all the recent support. Trying to hit 500 subs. Doing some slow lid sounds. But yeah, I'll update you guys right now on what's been going on. So basically, my day consists of going to school, and sophomore year is actually like pretty hard. At the first like few weeks, I was like saying that sophomore year is like a lot better than freshman. But now that we're like more than a month in, there's been a lot of assessments, like tests and quizzes, almost every single day. So I take like 6 classes that, 6 like academic classes that have often have assessments. So at least have one for a class on most days. Like tomorrow, I have a math test and a Spanish test. Today, I had a chemistry just a arm day or leg day. So today we tested our bench PR first, and I actually did better than the beginning of the year. Beginning of the year, I had like 130, which was pretty good. I just started working out like last year, so my body weight is like 120. But this time I hit 140, which is a plate and a 2.5, so that was my goal, is it was to get a plate, but I actually got a little more than that, so that was pretty accomplishing for me. Not to toot my own horn or anything. Then we did deadlift in the beginning of the year. That was my first time deadlifting, so I did really bad. I think I had like 180 or 170. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like, you should be able to do like close to your body, double your body weight, so not very good. But this time I was able to get 220, I think, so getting close to double my body weight. But it increased a lot, so I know how to deadlift correctly, so that probably helped a lot. It's easy to do the wrong form and hurt your back. And then we did tested how many jump ropes we can do in a minute, and how many air squats we can do in a minute. I increased both of those also. And the last thing we did was how long we can do a plank for. And I got to 3 minutes and 30 seconds, which isn't too bad. Hold up, I'll be back. Sorry about that, my mom was talking. Yeah, that's it for school, basically. Doing pretty well in the rest of my classes, but then I have like soccer every single day, so pretty tired right now, I'm not gonna lie. In all my videos, I like, sometimes I'm energetic and sometimes I'm really like tired or don't feel like talking, so I'm like in the middle right now. Soccer team has been doing decent, I guess. We're like evenly like winning and losing games. So. for like 3 hours, I'm not gonna lie. It's like a card game in the video game. It's actually pretty fun. Perfect balance of strategy and like chance, I guess. I also like the Persona card game. Persona 5 card game in, what's it called? Just forget it. If you play Persona 5, you know. I'm really excited because JC Backfire started Persona 3 Reload, and his Persona 5 videos and his Persona 5 videos were super like fun to watch his reaction. And Persona 3 Reload's like one of my favorite games of all time, so. Oh, and Ghost of Yote is out. I've been watching Corey Kenshin play. I need to get a PS5 so I can play those games, but it's okay. I always love watching a Corey Kenshin play. Those scratchings, yeah. I really like it when ASMR is blowing the mic. Like randomly. And some good mouth sounds. I can barely hear myself. But yeah, Witcher 3 has been really fun so far. It's really good if you like fantasy. I mean, kind of like fantasy, I don't know. But, open world games with the combat. It's my birthday next week, and I'm planning to go to Six Flags. But my 3 best friends, it's like it's such a struggle to get them all together. Luckily, it's Columbus Day soon, so hopefully they're free one of these days. We all used to go to the same elementary school, but we all moved. We're all like about 20 minutes apart from each other. So, I know, so it's like hard because sometimes they don't get rides either, which is just, Six Flags is really far away from me, so. That's it for their deodorant. I got a little on my hands, so. said, I watched the Demon Slayer movie in the last video, but I watched it with my best friend, and it was gas, bro. That was probably my second favorite part of Demon Slayer so far. Probably number one, honestly. The Infinity Castle and the Entertainment District arc was so good. That was only 1 out of 3 at the Infinity Castle arc, so. Really exceeded my expectations. Amazing fights. Amazing backstory. Amazing emotional hype, super hype moments. I just like ran out of storage. But as I was saying, everything about the movie was super good. I have no really any complaints except maybe the pacing. It was really fast. And there was like a 20 minutes of it was a little boring, but that's it. I'd give it like a 9 out of 10. After that, we went to a comics / manga store. One of my favorite stores, Newberry Comics. And my friend bought some manga, which was really cool. I always love manga shopping with my friend. He has a job, so I don't have any money, so I didn't get anything, but and we ate at this burrito place, Mexican place. We ate burritos at a Mexican place. Super yummy. That was like a great day, so. And just, like a few days ago, I went to Boston, because my sister was looking for an apartment, so I always like going to the city and seeing, I don't know, I like the vibes of the city, especially when you play some good music at the same time. Sorry for the background noises. Had some really yummy food. And we went to Trader Joe's there. Dude, Trader Joe's is stacked with like food, bro. Like for like when you're like, oh my gosh, when you're living in an apartment, or when you're like pretty young, you know, like you don't have that much time to make food. Like Trader Joe's has a bunch of like good options, I guess, that you can make really quickly. Personally, my favorite is the bao buns. Those are so good. I bought a bunch of snacks. I'm not gonna lie. I got some like Fritos, but like a little healthier, cheaper, and some salt and pepper chips. And bro, the vegan snickerdoodles at Trader Joe's is one of my favorite snacks ever. It's because I'm allergic to dairy and eggs, so I can't eat much dessert, and it is a vegan treat, so good. It's like, reminds me of eating like fried dough when you put cinnamon on it. Fried dough, vegan cake. I mean, not vegan cake. I can eat wheat. essential for my skin and my lips. But for manga slash anime, I caught up to Blue Lock. Really entertaining. It's not too realistic, but it actually taught me a few things about soccer, so. Definitely a shonen type of manga. And I caught up to the Flagrant Flower Blooms with Dignity manga. It's a romance manga, but it's one of my favorites I've ever read, honestly. The characters are so good. Like, I actually care for, like, all of them. They all have a unique personality, backstory, goals, all that. It's like they're a real human being, kind of. Well, I hope, like, but, anyways, it's so heartwarming, but also has some, like, really good lessons, you know? And they're, like, about my age, deciding, like, what they want to do with for the future, relationship issues, all that stuff. It's really made me helping me appreciate, like, being in high school, because this is the only time I'm gonna be in high school, so I have to enjoy my youth. I'm sorry, I think my mom's eating. And this spoon, the silver spoon, and like silver, I don't even know what the bowl is made of, but like when you're eating and scooping, it's just so loud. But yeah, anyways, definitely check it out if you like chill manga, romance manga. The romance part is also super investing. I used to like actually watch a bunch of romance anime before, but not really recently until Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity. The anime is still releasing on Netflix, I believe, but I watched the anime and it's super good, and then I just caught it with the manga. So inspirational. Makes you like want to spend time with your family and friends. But the people, like the main characters in the mangas, are so kind. It's like almost unrealistic. Not to say there's not any kind people, but it's just like they don't really make too many mistakes. Kind of. I don't know. I'm just yapping. But overall, definitely my favorite. I'd say it's tied with my favorite, like high school romance, slice of life, kind of. It adds a little drama, especially in the recent chapters, but that's like probably the worst part about it. I need to finish Villain Saga. I heard the final chapter came out. But I borrowed Alice in Borderland from the there's a few of you who like comment regularly. It always makes my day a little better. I don't know why I say it. I don't know why I say it like that. But shout out to you guys. When you guys say like it like makes your day better or something like that. Or like I'm one of your favorite ASMRs even though there's so many other better YouTubers. It makes me really happy. So I'm not even consistent either, so thank you for sticking around if you still watch my videos. Little crinkle action. stressed out after the chemistry test. Not gonna lie. So thank you if you're still watching. I think that's it for my updates and rambling. But now for time for a little deeper conversation here to end the video. As always, in English the test I took was on poems. We've been reading American Romanticism, and most of them were like about like death. Pretty dark, but it's like not dark because it shows death in a way that is more peaceful and not something to be afraid of. Like some of them I can think in the top of my head we read was Nature by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, Cross of Snow by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, Thanatopsis by William Cullen Bryant. The Chambered Nautilus, I don't know which one that one is by. And there was some other ones. The Tide Rises, the Tide Falls. And there's one more I think, but anyways, it really got me like deep thinking, and it really just changed my perspective. But I'm not too scared of dying, because I'm a Christian, so I have hope and a faith in going to heaven. So, but still, even so, death can be pretty scary sometimes. But I was also looking back on, like, whenever I read something like really inspirational, I take like a picture. Sorry, my sister just gave me something. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So whenever I'm reading something, I take some screenshots. Something really inspirational, stuff like that. And I was looking back at some of my screenshots, and they were of Tuesdays with Morrie, which is a book, a really, really, really good book. I think I mentioned it in my top 5. It's one of my favorite books. It has so many good quotes and lessons you can learn. And one of them that really stood out to me was when Morrie said, in order to truly live, you need to learn how to die. Sounds really counterintuitive, if that's the word, or contradictory, but it's true. Once you start, like, living, like you, like, I don't know how to say, live like you, like, live in peace, knowing that even though you're gonna die, trying to make the most of your life. And back to the poem, it's one of the main themes is that everyone's gonna die eventually, so you don't, like, every living thing comes to an end, but it's just part of nature. Nature always keeps going on. But in my perspective, I just see everything, like, nature is so beautiful and intricate, and only, like, someone, like, in my opinion, as a Christian, only, like, God could create that. So I've really been appreciating nature. And yeah, that's just a really good quote. To make the most, like, stop living in fear, And another thing was, like, a really good thing, good strategy, I guess, is when you're feeling like basic example, but pretend you're really scared. You're just like, you acknowledge the fear, but then you take a step back and realize that it's just a test. You're gonna be okay. And sorry about that. I don't know if I should cut it out or not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I keep saying I'm sorry, but I am. But yeah, just take a step back, realize that you're gonna be okay. Take a deep breath and really like think in your head, is this thinking of this being scared really gonna help me or benefit me? And there's so many other things to look at in the positively, and just don't always focus on the negative. So another TikTok was like some tips on how to stop overthinking. So like you like think of the thought, you think of the thought for like 10 seconds, and it's like, is this really gonna help me or not? So I'm just saying some random stuff, but I think it's really helpful to feel in control of your thoughts. That's really something. It's like such a cool feeling, because sometimes I can feel it's like you're in the zone. Like if you play a sport, you know, when you're in that flow state where like everything just comes naturally to you, and you're doing super well and everything. I like recently I felt like that, but with my brain. So I'm like thinking and seeing all these different thoughts and seeing like, is this really helping me, or do I really need to think in this way, or like stop. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is, oh my gosh, I want to I can't stop the video because I'm like thinking right now, but that background noise is just killing me, man. I'm sorry about that, but yeah. So right now I'm like mad. Acknowledge I'm mad. Take a step back. It's gonna be okay. Random example. But yeah, just try to have a positive mindset. And if you're a Christian, then you can know that God is with you. He'll take care of all of our anxieties and worries. He has a plan for us. Like, these are things everyone says, but really, like, he will provide no matter what your situation is. He'll make sure he'll protect us, and he'll guide us, and we will see. We can't see everything right now. We're only human. Whenever we think of something in the future, that's our human brain thinking it. It's not actually us, you know. I mean, it's not actually what's gonna happen, is what I mean to say. Because our human brains are limited, and we can't predict anything accurately. And sometimes our brain always expects the worst, which is not a healthy thing either. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to say before I end this video. But yeah, I think that's what makes my channel a little kind of unique, is at the end of the video. So recently I've just been rambling about stuff that, I don't know, I really want to help people, you know, who are going through stuff, even through, I don't know, making videos, I guess. So I'm thinking about being this. I said this in the last video, I think, or one video. I'm thinking about being a psychologist. So we'll see. I feel